Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've already filmed this video once because I bought a couple of pieces from the Cath Kidston Dalmatian Disney collection thing, but then I may have gone and bought a couple of more pieces. Dan kind of treated me to something that I'd had my eye on, so that video wasn't very good anyway, to be honest. I kind of like rushed through it because I only had a couple of pieces, so I thought I'd wait till these ones arrived and then I'd sit down and I'd do a full walkthrough. So I have 6 pieces altogether from the new collection. I'm sure if you're a Disney fan, you know all about it. It's really gorgeous, I love it. I've never really picked on any of the other collections too much before. I didn't like the Mickey and Minnie one. I do have the mini phone case on my phone that was a Christmas present and I love it, but I didn't love it enough to buy it myself, if that makes sense. But I just love this collection. Like, I'm a big dog lover, I have a dog, and it's all pink and girly and cute, so I just thought I would show you guys what I got. So let's get started. So the first thing I have is this little card holder, I guess. I'm currently using it for work, that's what that is. But it's basically just a little kind of like, I don't know what you call like the Cath Kidston material. It's kind of like leather, but PVC leather. I don't know how to explain it, but this was £8, which I thought was a really decent price. I have the Minnie and Mickey one that I got in a sale from the Trafford Centre, I think in like February maybe, and it's really good. And it was £8. Did I say it was £8? I think I've already said it, but anyway, it was £8 and it just has little puppies on it. I was a bit dubious about this collection at first because they use red and pink, and I think they're weird colours to put together, but it does really work and it's very sweet. It's got a clear window on one side and then just a pocket on the other, and then a little holder so you can clip it onto your lanyard or wherever you want to clip it. I can't talk today. My only complaint with this is, do you see this Disney Cath Kidston little thing there? I work in retail, so it's round my neck and I'm running around doing what I'm doing, but this gets quite dirty. I mean, I can clean it with a toothbrush and some stain remover, but it gets a bit annoying and I'm scared that it's going to start wearing it down, but that does get a little bit grubby, but depends what you're using it for. The next thing I have is the mug. Now, I put myself on like a Disney mug ban because I spend far too much money on them and they just sit on a shelf because I don't like to drink out of them, and then I end up selling them on. So I was like, I'm not going to get any, but I saw this and I actually liked it for the shape more than anything. It's just a really decent mug of tea. Like, I find a lot of the Disney store mugs sometimes are either too big or too small, but this hasn't got a really thick lip on it, and it's just a nice, decent sized brew. I'm not a big tea drinker, but when I do enjoy a cup of tea, it would be in a cup this size. So again, it's just got the puppies on it and then that rose detail. This was £10, I think. Yeah, this was a tenner, and that's a pretty decent price. I think Cath Kidston can be quite expensive. You will see some of the other items I've got are a little bit pricey for what they are, but this is what I'm used to paying for Disney mugs, so I was happy to pay £10 for that. The next thing I have is kind of like a little set, I guess, although I don't know. They are these little pouches. Now, they're different kind of designs. This one's got the flower design on it and this is pink polka dots. This is actually part of the Cath Kidston Kids collection as well. It always says Cath Kids on it. I have a couple of Cath Kids pieces that I obviously don't use. That I obviously use as an adult is what I'm trying to say. But I just thought they were really cute, and I'm definitely an organiser, like in my bag or when I travel or whatever. I like to compartmentalise everything, so at the minute I've been using this in my bag as like my travel pharmacy, I guess you could say. I put like plasters, paracetamol, pads, hair ties, all that kind of jazz in there. And then I thought this one would be really great for when I travel. It's slightly bigger and it has one pocket at the back and then it has another little zippered pocket on the front. But I recently bought a MacBook and obviously I vlog now, so I needed somewhere to put all those cables to take with me on the plane, so I thought this would be a really decent size. This one was £7 and this one was £10, which again, I don't know whether I'd pay that for them if they weren't Disney, but they are really well made. I can't say I've ever had any issues with any of my Cath Kidston stuff apart from the little tag on the thingy. So I'm very confident that they will last, so I don't know, I don't mind paying that for them. A lot of times though you pay for the brand. I don't think you ever get any cheap Disney. I think what I class as cheap Disney is the Disney Traditions. If you collect them, I do think they're a pretty decent price point for what they are, but more often than not, if anything has got the mouse on it, it's going to be expensive. Okay, the next thing I have is this gorgeous notebook. Now, this is one of the things that Dan treated me to. I kept going on and on and on about this notebook, and he was like, just buy it, and I was like, no, we're saving for the holiday, well, the honeymoon, we're saving for the wedding, we've got this and this to pay for, and he earns a lot more money than I do, so I try and like be careful with what I get paid, because my money is more kind of like entertainment money and stuff like that, so I try and spend it on us rather than just me. It's a weird thing, and I'll talk about it in another video that's not a haul, but our money situation has changed, so I try and not waste it, is what I'm trying to say. This is just gorgeous, and he said, do you know what, just go and order it and I will get it. So it's an A4, I think it's A4, an A4 spiral bound notebook. It doesn't have the price on it, but I want to say it was £14, which £14 for a notebook is very expensive, but I have very big plans for this notebook, which I will reveal, hopefully I can reveal at some point. But yeah, I have a plan for this, and it will be very well treasured and very well loved, and it's very good quality as well. The hard, like, cardboard is pretty hard, those spirals are not going to come out, it's very tight. And is it called college lined, the smaller lines? I'm not sure, but it's very nicely lined, and it's decent quality paper as well. It's not too thick. And it doesn't feel like it's that thin stuff either that the pen's gonna bleed through. And I think you get like 140 sheets in here, so you just gotta weigh it up, haven't you? This is what I choose to spend my money on, so I don't know why I keep trying to justify it. But yeah, it's gorgeous, and the coils are gold, or like they're like I don't know, they're kind of like a more yellowy gold, but it's very pretty nonetheless. And then it says Disney X Cath Kidston on the front in gold foil, and it's very cute. Again, it's got the roses theme on it. I have quite a lot of the roses, but it's just very cute and I love it, so thank you very much, babe. And then the last thing I have to show you was a bit of a splurge, and when Dan was like, I'll go halves with you on it, I was kind of like, okay, but then I was like, do I really want to spend £60 on a backpack? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do. This is the townhouse print backpack. I didn't really get anything with the townhouse print on it because it was the more expensive things, like there was a dress and another bag and stuff like that. But this is just, oh, can you just appreciate that print for a moment, please? It's just so cute. I'm a sucker for anything that's kind of like sketch. So if something looks like original artwork or like looks like it's sketched, I'm there for it. But yeah, it's got like that townhouse print on it with the dogs and lots of puppies, and then it's kind of like dotted with florals. My only complaint about this bag, and I will show you the inside of it in a minute, is it smells like one of those swim bags you used to have as a kid. Like, I used to have a pink and blue one with Ariel on it, and that's what it smells like. It smells like swimming on a Friday afternoon in primary school, which can be nostalgic, but I don't know, I just think it's a bit of a weird smell for a £60 bag. But anyway, I love it regardless. Again, it's that nice kind of like wipe down material, and the reason I got this is going to be my carry-on and then park bag when we go to Disney for our honeymoon in September. It's got plenty of pockets, like there's the front one here, probably out of frame, aren't I? Yep. There's the front one here, which has got ample room in it, and then the main compartment is actually split into two sections. So you have this front one, which is as big as you would expect a normal backpack to be, really, but then it has this second pocket at the back, and I don't know whether you can see that, but it's kind of like lined. And I didn't know I was getting this at the time when I ordered this, but I recently purchased a brand new MacBook, and that will be perfect for taking that on holiday with me. I can just slide it in the back, and it will be in a case anyway because they're very expensive machines, but it'll just have that extra bit of padding for it. And this would be great for like a school bag or a work bag, because you could get an iPad in there, or a laptop or whatever, and I think they'd be pretty decently protected. Like even this, for a bit that faces onto the front main compartment, that's quite plush as well. It was a bit of a splurge. I also think these handles are really pointless. Like, I know all backpacks have that weird handle on the top, but this is like two straps and it clips together, and I can't say I could ever see myself carrying it with this. Feels like a little bit of a waste of fabric to me, but it's there. It's very cute. And I'm very happy that I own this bag. I haven't owned like a proper backpack since like my emo days in high school, when I had It was like a black one with neon stars on it, and I loved it. I used to love carrying that around school, and it's actually pretty good for your back as well because it's 2 straps, so it distributes the weight. But yes, I love this. That is all I have to show you guys. Like I said, it can be pretty expensive, I think, but they're so cute and it's such a lovely collection. And I think the Disney and Cath collaboration has been really good because they've all gone down really well every time. And I think the company on a whole have kind of learned as they put things out how busy it's going to get. Like, I remember before this collection came out, I rang the Liverpool Cath Kidston store and I was like, hi, you know, are you doing the release for the Dalmatians? And she was like, yeah, sure, it comes out on, was it like a Friday? I think it was like Friday the 28th or the 21st or something like that. And I was like, okay, what time should I get there? And she laughed on the other end of the phone and she went, I don't know why I'm laughing, because people will queue. And I was like, yes, I'm one of those people. I didn't end up queuing. I nipped into Chester on the Saturday and they had a couple of pieces that I wanted, and then the bag and the notepad and this was still available on the website about a week later. Yeah, about a week later. She was like, people will queue. And it just made me laugh because, like, I think it's just like a typical Disney fan thing. I remember contemplating going to wait for Winterbelle when she came out, and I really wish I had, because then I would have her and she's the most beautiful doll I've ever seen. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because you can get very caught up in this Disney thing where you're like, I must buy Disney all the time. Like, see these 2 Easter Minnie and Mickeys behind me? These were a Facebook find. I got them both for 15 quid, which was a steal, but did I need them? Probably not. I think that's going to be my last Disney haul for a little bit now. We're really getting into crunch time with the wedding and the honeymoon, so I'm just really trying to focus on that. So I might be lying, you might see something in like 3 weeks time. I don't know. But for now, that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.